Hello everyone, just Martin here and welcome to another Warframe video. Today I'm going to show and tell you how you can get to the new Golem, because recently in update 10 there's been a new addition and you now have Delicted Orcan Void missions, and the assassination mission of that takes you to the new Golem, which drops the new Necros Warframe blueprint. So first of all, you're going to have to build your own derelict void key, which you do by finding by buying the blueprints in the market and finding nav coordinates. These can be found throughout the entire solar system in lockers, so they look like black orbs, and in those special void missions you can then find the Golem nav coordinates, which you need to create the assassination key, which will take you to Golem. Two mods which can be very beneficial when farming for coordinates are Master Thief, which allows you to have a chance to open locked lockers, which is very handy in the void, and Thief's Wit, also known as Loot Radar, so you can see where loot is and you don't miss any. Now to the actual Golem fight, you enter a room. It's just like the Jackal, all players must be in the room, or the boss fight won't start. So when all players are in the room, you see this cinematic of a giant head bursting through the ground and disappearing again. Then you're left in an empty room with your fellow Tenno, and you just have to wait until the heads start popping up, just like in the dialogue. Now there's three different sorts of heads. There's the infested corpus, which is a mouth with tentacles around it, and there's the infested grenier, which is like a giant person-like thing with a huge sight, massive, gigantic, enormous version of the hate. And then there's the infested ancient, or the ancient infested, whatever, and that's sort of cobra-like, which has two arms holding a mouth gun-like feature. Now the thing you need to know about these heads is you can only damage them while their weak spot is vulnerable. So the weak spots are the bright pink, red spots, which are quite obvious, but they open and close. For the infested corpus, it's the tentacles go over the weak spot, and then when they open you have to shoot the weak spot, and then when they close again you have to wait again. For the infested grenier, it's the huge face of a woman on his chest, which you can only see when he prepares to take a swing at you. And for the infested ancient, it are the two red flaps on the side of his neck, sort of like a cobra who's about to attack. Those flaps open and close. When they open you can shoot them. It's not the bright spot in the middle, but it's the bright red flaps on the side of that red spot. So after you did that and killed all the heads, do note that every head drops a mod and ammo, health and energy orbs when defeated, so be sure to pick up those mods and the ammo, because you're gonna need it. After all those three heads are defeated, you will then see another cinematic of some Orcan thing crashing into the ground, breaking it. Then you will fall down and land a bit lower, and then you will face the actual J2000 Golem, which consists of the three heads you just fought, mounted on a massive body, which is carried by three legs positioned in a tripod. Now the only way to defeat Golem is to kill each and every single one of these heads. So the heads will have the same attacks as they previously had. So the Grenier head will just swing his massive scythe at you. The infested corpus will spit poison at you. These are similar to J3 Golem's poison clouds, only that they have much bigger range, and beware, because these clouds are just gigantic. So you don't want to go stand in one of those. And the ancient infested will shoot projectiles out of his nose, mouth, gun, I don't know what it is, out of the long thing in the middle of his face. These will detonate on impact, but are not that hard to avoid. So the best strategy for this is to steer clear of the Golem, because if you get too close he will slam his body into the ground, knocking you down. The best way to do this is to coordinate your attacks on one certain head, then take that out, then go on to the next one. Be sure to not waste your ammo when his weak spot is closed and only shoot at it when it's open. Also to note is the position of the heads. They are faced outwards, so they all look in a different direction, meaning that if you stand directly in front of one head, the other two heads will pretty much not be able to attack you. So any tips are use high damage per second weapons that hit pretty hard, like an A-crit, maybe a sniper rifle if you can time it correctly. Might want to bring ammo efficient weapons because the Golem does drop a lot of ammo, but you still might want to consider those because even with a highly ammo efficient A-crit I almost ran out of ammo. So what else is worth noting is that during the battle there will spawn or appear infested spawn pod thingies that will occasionally spawn infested runners, leapers and charges that will then come and attack you. So if you notice you see leapers and runners running around, go find the spawn pod, destroy it. It only takes like 1 or 2 shots with a shotgun, so it's not that hard to defeat. Then proceed as usual into killing the massive boss in front of you. Now you might want to consider investing more in health than in shields because of the amount of poison you will be facing. Health is more important than shields because poison deals damage directly to your health. Now for the actual rewards, you will not see a blueprint drop from Golem as usual, but upon entering extraction and finishing the mission you will receive an equals blueprint, which is pretty good because you basically have a guaranteed drop chance of a blueprint, which is pretty damn good new feature considering otherwise you never had a guaranteed chance of a blueprint, although you can still find the same blueprint twice, so you might have to do this mission more than 3 times. So that's about all I have to say about this. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys liked it, and see you guys later.